Hi, everyone. This is Felicia Brown with One Concept Radio, where I'm getting to know experts and educators from the massage, chiropractic, acupuncture, and spa professions. Today, I'm here with Tom Myers. Tom Myers is the author of Anatomy Trains. He and his faculty offer continuing education courses worldwide for a variety of professions. Tom, thanks so much for being here.
It's my pleasure, Felicia.
So, Tom, today I'd like to hear your thoughts on a few different questions, the first of which is this. I'm wondering, why do you think it's important to create community in the massage and healing arts world, in our practices or businesses, and at the One Concept American Massage, Chiropractic, Acupuncture, and Spa Conference in San Diego?
Well, no practitioner is an island, Felicia, and we all have certain skills, and we all lack certain skills. In fact, some of them are mutually exclusive, and they're all important to healers, and they're differently healing to different people at different times. So whenever I move into a new community, and it's been my great good fortune to start practices in about 20 different cities around the world, I always establish my network with busy people who are in that town. Is there a busy psychotherapist? That's probably the one I want to send people to. Is there a busy chiropractor? That's probably the one I want to send people to. So I make friends with the very busy people, and then I cross-refer with them. And I think that kind of building community not only makes my work more effective, but it makes all of our work more effective.
Well, as a business and marketing coach, I just have to say I love that you just brought that up, that you find a way to connect with people who are already successful in their own respective industries and then work to help each other become even more successful. That's fantastic.
Let me just add that when you arrive in a new community and you want to get to those busy people, sometimes you have to camp out on their doorstep or work on them at 9 o'clock at night when they get done with their work. You really have to accommodate them to get into to know them. Then once you know them, they will refer to you and you can refer to them.
Yeah, I would think maybe even making an appointment with them to get a service so you can see exactly what they do and get on their table. That might be how you get that audience with them.
That's also a good way to do it.
Well, fantastic. And, kind of going from there where you're talking about collaboration with wellness professionals in your community, I'm curious how exactly you see the various wellness professions. We here at this conference, we have massage, chiropractic, acupuncture, and spa professionals coming together. I wonder how you see those folks coming together or collaborating in the future on a broader scale.
Well, I think that is absolutely the direction that this is all going. We have seen the development of complementary clinics, multidisciplinary clinics, which combine sometimes complementary medicine with standard medicine or putting together different parts of complementary medicine. And all of them are very important that we start working together. The trouble has been that this kind of collaborative model is very expensive for the consumer. It's very, very time-consuming to go and see all these practitioners, and so far we haven't got people who can do the triage up front, who can say, you need an acupuncturist, and send them to the acupuncturist with some confidence. We mostly take the recommendations of friends or flip a coin in the phone book or whatever. But getting the right patient to the right practitioner is a real art, and that's an art that we have to develop over the next 50 years. I do want another minute in here, which is we need to understand that everybody's inspired by, I was inspired by Ida Rolf, other people are inspired by Traeger or by Judy Delaney or, I don't know, Leon Chaitow, anybody. And then you get in, and then you start seeing, they had one facet of a very large jewel, and this very large jewel is what I call spatial medicine. And we are having to develop massage therapists, acupuncturists, chiropractors. We're all working in how the body occupies space. And I see this coming together as one big profession over the next 50 years, even though right now we think of it as chiropractic and yoga and massage and all these different things. They all come out of the same set of insights, and I believe that it will take some time, but they will all come together as a single profession, and I see this conference and this kind of movement of bringing people together as a very important part of that process.
Well, I agree with you totally, and I have to say I love what you said about us all being different facets of a very large jewel. And I think the trick, and part of what this conference is trying to do, is to help people see that there are other facets and not just the single facet they might be focused on.
Yes, I like to see people for a long period of time, but people who are in a spa situation, and I happen to be in a spa-like situation recently, so I had to deal with this kind of thing, are only going to see a lot of people for a very short time. But then they have the opportunity to see what this person needs and refer out to whoever else in spatial medicine that person might need. I think the people in the spa about whom I might have been a little snippy 5 or 10 years ago because they didn't seem to be very well trained. For one thing, they're getting much better trained now, and number two, they really are the nodal points where the public meets this kind of work, and therefore these folks working in the spa can be very important to the whole profession.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. As others have said, spa was the original wellness center.
Yes, it was.
So with the time that we have today, I want to ask you one more big question, and this is for maybe some of those folks out there that are new in the business. So I'm curious, Tom, what is one piece of advice you would give to massage therapists and other wellness professionals who are just starting out?
Prepare for the long haul. If you think the journey's only going to be just down the street, then you won't prepare for the long haul. And I really so advise people, this is such a fascinating profession, and I've been doing this now for, next year will be 40 years. And my body feels great, and I feel great, and I've been intellectually engaged and emotionally engaged and, of course, physically engaged with my craft. For these 40 years, and I have never looked back and never been regretful of the profession that I've chosen. So I think stay curious. You can lie to anybody, but don't lie to yourself. And once you start lying to yourself, you're really in trouble. And whenever you're bored, go take a class. It's not the people that are coming to see you that's boring. It's the fact that you simply reached the top of your skills. And the best thing to do is to go take some other class, maybe not in your field. Maybe something outside your field will inspire you. I've seen people who've gone off and done pottery and come back and done fabulous massage because they gave themselves skills as a potter. I think any kind of skill that you can go out and get, you can bring back to your practice.
I agree with you 100% on that. Fabulous advice. Thank you so much for taking time to talk with me today. Before we wrap up, I'd really love to make sure everyone listening can get your best contact information or your website so they can learn more about you before the conference, after the conference, or maybe decide that your class is the one they want to take because of what they see there. What information can you share?
Well, I think all the classes there will be classes that people should take, and again, it's this wide variety. But if they want to read up on what we're doing beforehand, certainly the Anatomy Trains book is out there available to them, and our website is anatomytrains.com, and they're welcome to peruse around there. We have a lot of stuff on the site.
Fantastic, Tom. Thank you again for making time to be with us today. We so appreciate it.
It was a pleasure, Felicia. I'll probably see you in San Diego. Take care.
I certainly hope so. And for everyone listening, if you'd like to learn more from Tom Myers, please join us for the One Concept American Massage, Chiropractic, Acupuncture, and Spa Conference in San Diego, California, September 13th through 15th. Just go to www.oneconcept.com for more information and to register. Hope to see you there.